it's absolutely lovely and lively. I have goosebumps right now. Yes, so good, guys. I think I probably repeated it 100 times today, but guys, trust me, you need to visit this place right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Urbino, a true stunner of a city, a real hidden gem of Italy. I wanted to film a video here for such a long time, and I'm so excited to finally bring you here with me and to spend this afternoon in this amazing place, and you will see why in just a couple of moments. Before we begin, guys, if you're new here, I remind you to subscribe and hit the bell button down below so you don't miss anything new, including some of the most beautiful places in Italy that I'm gonna show you in the next vlogs, basically. So now, if you're ready, let's go with me. Here inside the Duke's Palace, the ex-Duke's Palace, there is now an art gallery. However, guys, the most interesting part of this palace is actually this piazza, this square right in front, because it is said that it was built in such a way that when the Duke was giving speeches from his palace or in this piazza, the sound was amplified to the point that it seemed like he was talking much louder than he actually was. I don't know, maybe, you know, like a medieval Renaissance mic or something like that. I don't know if my mic actually is as good as the sound amplification here, but we will see when we watch this video afterwards. I hope so. I hope that you can hear me very well here. And yeah, I mean, you know, everything here breathes history and art, and even the engineering thought. I think it's fascinating. Guys, honestly, I expected Urbino to be really cute and nice, but I imagine it more like a slowish, you know, town, Italian sleepish town. However, here there's so many people and so many young people, which is actually not surprising at all, because there is a university, an ancient University of Urbino, which counts more than 500 years, by the way, and there is even its own Fine Arts Academy of Urbino. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice place to study in Italy, I think you can consider this town because it's absolutely lovely and lively, and I honestly love it. The atmosphere here is fascinating with all the young people around. It's Friday afternoon, so it makes sense. People are relaxing, having fun after classes, after work, and the atmosphere here is absolutely fantastic. Urbino is located in the Marche region, and it's been a while since I've been here for the last time. Maybe you remember my video from Pesaro, a lovely seaside city, and if you haven't seen that video, I will leave you a link up here. But guys, stay tuned, because next Monday I'm having another video from Marche, so yeah, it's gonna be like the 2 weeks of this wonderful region, and I'm pretty excited about it. The Duke's Palace is so impressive. It's actually huge, and although I don't go to the gallery today, I'm not visiting it, but I can imagine that you're gonna spend at least half of the day there if you want to see everything, because it's really huge. And it makes sense because at different times it was inhabited by a few very interesting historical personalities. Cesare Borgia, the son of an infamous Pope Alessandro Borgia, was once the Duke of Urbino, and then the Duke of Urbino was nobody else but Lorenzo de' Medici, not the Magnificent, but the grandson of Lorenzo the Magnificent, who lived here and governed this area. He was the Duke of Urbino after all, and Niccolò Machiavelli dedicated his masterpiece, The Prince, to Lorenzo de' Medici, the grandson of Lorenzo the Magnificent, who was the Duke of Urbino while he was the Duke here. So Guys, as I said, the relevance, the importance of this place is unparalleled. And yeah, it only makes sense that this palace is so huge, but also just think of it. Historically, this place has been absolutely spectacular. It's mind-blowing.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope.
One of the most famous people born here in Urbino was, of course, Raphael, one of the most important and famous Italian artists, and personally one of my favorite Italian artists, maybe second only to Botticelli. However, it's my opinion. And you can actually visit his birth house here, except for it's a little bit late today, so we can't access it anymore. However, if you organize a little bit better, you'll be able to visit it. And just think of it, guys, he was born here and he grew up here and he spent his teenage years here learning his craft, learning his art, and he had this opportunity because the city was prospering. There were so many artists here and he had all these opportunities to learn from his father, yes, but also from the general atmosphere of the city and the people who inhabited it. And that's what Italy is all about. The art is everywhere, and historically Italy has been giving lots of opportunities to artists to grow and learn and prosper, and I love it so much.
In deep day, the climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. Ooh, I was my own enemy. Screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own.
I don't know what I expected from Urbino, but honestly, it's much more than anything that I could have imagined or expected. It's beautiful, it's stunning. I love the architecture here. I love all these buildings and all these ancient streets, and it's absolutely charming. And also, it's fascinating because today Urbino is not that easy to get to. I mean, there is no highway that's going through the city. There are no big roads. And yet, for about 2 centuries, at least 2 centuries, Urbino used to be a magnificent capital of the Duchy of Urbino during the medieval times, during the beginning of the Renaissance era. And while it was the capital of Duchy of Urbino, it was such a prosperous city with so many artists coming here, with so many important political decisions happening here. Urbino was a city of very great relevance and huge importance back then, and I think that's absolutely fascinating. You can still feel it today. I mean, it might not be as big, as important politically or even artistically, but historically still it's very important. And as I said before, it's very lively with so many people here. And that's really weird because when you look at Urbino on the map of Italy on Google Maps, it's not even written in these big letters as Bologna or Florence, for example. And that's weird because Urbino definitely deserves it. I feel like it's quite underrated, honestly. And I don't know even why it's not on everybody's bucket list for Italy, why it's not on everybody's itinerary for Italy, because it's absolutely stunning. Guys, if you happen to visit central northern Italy, make sure to stop here because it deserves all your attention, trust me. The entire city center of Urbino is considered the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I totally get why. It's fascinating. And guys, if you want to learn more tips like this, if you want to learn more places like this, if you want to be able to visit them, and if you want to get new itineraries and tips and hidden cities and towns, and also some expat life in Italy advice, make sure to check out the description box of this video, where I will leave for you a link to my Patreon page. Every week I post new itineraries and tips and stuff and life hacks there, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna love them. So check it out and subscribe, and I'd be so happy to welcome you there. I think we're in the university area here because I can see the University of Urbino signs on a few buildings, on a few different palaces here. So yeah, I suppose we're in the heart of the university area, and it only makes sense that I can also spot a university bookshop here. And it's February and today is Friday, and apparently it's the graduation period here as well as it is in the University of Bologna. Well, in the University of Bologna it's more like March, and I can see so many graduation parties here throughout the city, and it's lovely. And guys, if you've been here for a while, you probably know that I'm going to graduate the University of Bologna very, very soon. And I hope to film it as well, because the graduation party, the graduation ceremony in Italy is such a huge deal. So yeah, I'm not hinting at anything, but stay tuned, make sure to subscribe, and hopefully we will celebrate together something very special very soon. Guys, honestly, this place is the highlight of my trip today. I've been coming here, walking up here to see this panorama, and I'm absolutely stunned because this view is something else. It's otherworldly. I have no words, honestly, to describe this amazing view from here. And just thinking of it, you know, Urbino is a small city. It's not a big city. It's a relatively small city, big town, small city, something like that. And to think of its relevance historically, artistically, and to think that just how beautiful is it? Honestly, it's spectacular. Sorry, I will turn my back to you because I just really want to admire the view for a little longer. I am in awe of this view. It's one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen in Italy, I think. In regards to cities and to places that I've seen, this one is probably one of the most beautiful. I highly recommend you to visit this place because I have goosebumps right now. The eco here is absolutely insane. Anyway, we are having a traditional coffee break, and since it's still the carnival season, I've decided to get a bit more of carnival pastries. I don't know if you remember them from my Venice vlog, and if you haven't seen it, guys, I will leave you a link up here. Anyway, this might not be very healthy, very good for you, but it's the carnival season, you know, and it happens once a year, so... They're so good, guys. So good. I love them. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this afternoon in Urbino, and I hope that I managed to convince you to come here because this city is incredible. I'm in awe of this city. I'm in love with Urbino, and I will definitely come back here once again as soon as possible because it's charming. It's the place where you leave a piece of your heart, you know. There are some places like this, and Urbino is definitely one of them. If you're new here, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button down below so you don't miss anything new. Make sure to check out the link in my description box so you can subscribe to my Patreon page. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy your day.